here today at Six Flags over Georgia. A little bit of an unplanned trip, but we're here to get as many credits as possible. It's a hot day in August, but we're here to get all the coasters down. We've got a lot of different coasters. We've got an RMC, we've got a Hyper, we've got a Schwarzkopf. That one looked interesting. It might be closed down because it looked a little, there's a piece of track just gone, so we might not ride that one just because, you know, safety purposes. We're excited to show you guys the coasters. I'm excited to show you my opinions. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter episode today because we got here a little later and the park closes at 6. So we're gonna do our best to show you everything we have. I think Twisted Cyclone's about to lift up the hill right now. All right guys, I just got off of Twisted Cyclone and oh my God. For only a 58-second ride, you felt every single G-force there is to feel. Lateral, vertical, air time, sideways. I can't explain to you. I would marathon that in a heartbeat. This ride was insane. Anyway, we're on our way to the next ride. I don't know exactly what it is because I have never been here before, but I'm gonna make sure to get some good footage for you guys and let you know how it was. But Twisted Cyclone, great ride. Pretty short RMC, but worth it. All right, guys, we're on our way to Daredevil Dive. It's a Gerstlauer Eurofighter. It's gonna be interesting because we did a Eurofighter back in Dollywood yesterday. And that was Mystery Mine, and we didn't like it as much. So it's gonna be awesome to compare just back to back. Overall, first impressions of the park, this place is massive. Lots of like stores and restaurants and places to eat. Lots of like little kid zones. Probably very family friendly place. There's a lot of people already. Got that mask policy going. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's pretty nicely organized park. I wouldn't say it's like the nicest park ever, but it looks like a good place to go to have fun for the day. Like I said, closes at 6, so we're gonna try to do everything we can as much as possible and try to navigate this large park in one day.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up.
All right, guys, that was just Daredevil Dive. That was the Eurofighter, Gerstlauer Eurofighter, and it was all right. It was pretty short, but for a Eurofighter compared to Mystery Mine, it was really nice. Short ride, a little bit of a head jerker, but it was just, you know, not bad to have a lap bar. I was a little stapled, but my head wasn't banging against anything else, and it was a good ride. Pretty short, but a lot of good G's we were pulled. They were only seating like 3 person per car, but they were running 3 trains, so it went by pretty quick with our fast pass. We're on our way to the next coaster, Goliath. Gonna be a big one. So I'll let you know how it is. I'll get some off-ride footage as well. Let's go. Am I recording? Okay. There she is. We just went on Goliath for my first time, my first Hyper. Oh my God, what an experience. It's gonna be probably the biggest coaster I've ridden to this day. This thing had floater airtime the entire time. I swear to God, the butterflies the entire time. The biggest lift hill I've ever been on. You can see the entire park from the top of the coaster. Pretty cool. I want to ride it again. Probably my favorite coaster in this park so far was Goliath. So, I mean, look at that thing. Look at it. So, we're hopefully going to be coming back. Right now, we're on our way to the Superman ride. We're trying to get on the stand-up coaster, but so far that's #1 best coaster.
On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up.
Okay, Superman the ride, my first flying coaster ever. Also my first Six Flags park ever. For the Superman ride, I'm not gonna lie, the ride itself was good. Lots of cool turns. They had a pretzel loop that like put you on your back at one point and it like crushed my guts. So that like hurt a little bit, but it was cool. It was like the first experience I had like that. So that was very interesting. The restraints weren't too bad and you're just kind of face down the whole time. You're kind of looking as if you're flying. It was an awesome, awesome ride. Downside to this ride was that the ops were so slow. I tried to time it and it was about 3 minutes just to get the ride started, and then at the end of the ride you're just hanging there for 3 minutes again until you get back into the station and they put you back straight upwards. So The ride itself was awesome. I realize now that if I ever fly or have a superpower that I'll be terrible at it. So great ride to try. Not too scary as the flying coaster. Really cool experience. Good ride. All right. As you can see, up next we're going on a wooden coaster, the American Scream Machine. It's pretty loud, so I can see why screaming is okay. You can't hear the sound of their American screams. That arch is not part of the coaster. That's a different ride, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be our third wooden of this entire trip. We did 2 at Dollywood, Thunderhead, and also a different wooden. So we're about to go on American Scream Machine. I'll let you know how it is right after this. I'm gonna finish this Coke.
Wave. I'm in it for keepsake. In the field with the cleat lace. Beat freak with the bare face and a slick tongue. That's what she say. She look good. She a big tease when she bite lip with the wink face. Hella bad when she throwing it back. She bring that my way for the team play. For Pete's sake, I'm above average. I padded my stats. I gotta matter what he say.
All right. I literally just got off of American Scream Machine or whatever the that was. Probably can't say that on this video, but oh my god, that was the worst ride in the history of coasters. That wooden is obviously 50 years old, but it should be taken out of service because, one, I'm surprised I didn't get a concussion because my head hurt the entire time. 2, it was so damn loud, and my insides hurt. It was rattling so bad. Your back got hit on the back of the restraints in the chair, the back of the chair, multiple times, and the restraint actually like clipped my skin against the lap bar. Pinched me so hard, and now my skin is like red and partially bleeding right now. I don't want to show it on camera because it's pretty high up my leg, but 0 out of 10. Awful ride. Would not recommend if you're coming to Six Flags Great Adventure. I had to start recording right away because I want to let everyone know that it was awful. All right. Okay, that was it. We're on to our next ride. I'll let you guys know how things are going, but so far so good. Just don't go on the Great American Scream Machine. Don't do that. Terrible idea. We're about to hit Blue Hawk. It's a coaster right next to the Great American Scream Machine.
Yeah, no, I'm sturdy like a Millie Rocket. Skin clear, still look young, Andy Miller knockers. Money in my pocket. Don't call me a money pocket. Engine get to rocket. It sound like a thunder rocket. Yeah, I still love my baby even when it's toxic. Crazy like she Britney, but no, she don't shade the noggin. No, Russell was.
All right, guys. Woo! It's dark. We're in a little tunnel. Pretty cool. All right, so we just got off of Blue Hawk. It was the Vekoma, and not gonna lie, it was pretty smooth. We got a little train going in around like Dollywood, I guess. So yeah, it was a pretty smooth ride. You can see it right there. This thing is pretty compact. There's a lot of elements involved in this coaster. In a little tiny amount of space, all over this one little man-made lake. You can see it's all over the water. Pretty cool. There was a vertical loop. They had a double corkscrew at some point, and a lot of lateral G's, and the positive G's are pushing you down. You're a little bit of a headbanger, but I mean, overall, great coaster. Compared to some of the coasters I've been on in Dollywood, I mean, it was a lot of fun. They had new vest restraints, so it's not the shoulder ones, but the new vest restraints, Vekoma vest restraints, and it wasn't bad. So, good ride overall, fantastic time. Not too short, not too long. I liked it. Now we're on our way to the Batman ride, and then maybe try to get a ride on the mine train. Georgia Scorcher is closed right now, unfortunately, so let's hit the mine train right here. Let me take a look. Nicely themed. All right, guys, we just got off of mine train. I accidentally mistaked a restaurant for this mine train, but goes to show they had good theming at the restaurant. You know, I can't blame me. This mine train was pretty cute. It featured 3 lift hills, a lap bar. It was like 6 people per train. There was like 6 trains, so pretty fun. A lot of things happening. Not gonna lie, this one was a little bit of it was jerky. It was definitely jerky. It's an opening day attraction, I learned, so this thing's pretty old, a little rusty. But it goes to show that this thing has been going since it started, and it's a pretty fun ride. I'd say fun ride, I'd do it again. I had to brace myself a little bit and put my put my arms in front of the chair in front of me just to stop my chest from going forward, because you know, it was jerking back and forth pretty good. There was, at the very end, you had some ejector air time. There was definitely some G's you felt. So it was a fun ride overall. I think we're gonna try to go to Batman next. So here we go. All right, we are actually in line for Georgia Scorcher right now instead of Batman, because it just happened to be open and it said delayed, but it's open. This is a stand-up coaster, 1999. I'm hoping it's been refurbished since. It probably hasn't. It's Six Flags, Georgia. So my first standing coaster. I'm very excited to ride it. I can't wait to tell you about it. They just did a cleaning run, so we're in line. There'll be like 3 people from here. So it looks very cool. I'm very excited to tell you about it. Yeah. So we did Georgia Scorcher and Batman the Ride. Georgia Scorcher says put your feet in the fire, and that's pretty true, because when you're doing the standing coaster, all the blood rushes to your feet and they make your feet hot. Even when you're walking off the ride, it's hot. You feel it in your feet and your legs. And then we went right over to Batman the Ride. Batman the Ride was awesome. That was a good ride too. A little bit of a wait, but still a good coaster. Not too much head banging. Some good turns, some good laterals, a little bit of air time. Got your feet hanging in the air too. I think there's a lot of clones of that ride, so I mean you're gonna get the opportunity to ride that in a lot of different parks, which is good. So I'm on my way out, I'm walking out until 6 o'clock, until closing. Six Flags over Georgia. If you like roller coasters, I'd come. But the theme park as a total was not my favorite, and I don't think it would be a lot of people's favorite. Six Flags in general. Anyway, the theming was all right. It wasn't that clean of a park. We didn't really stop for food or anything, so there's nothing special there, but nothing special there. Got some fans. And probably not gonna be my favorite park through Dollywood, or you know, even Holiday World was better. I like Kentucky Kingdom better, but we're still getting our way around the world here. So that'll be it from me here on the channel Theme Park Blitz. It's been a pleasure. I'm Tess. I'll see you guys next time, hopefully on another spontaneous, unplanned trip. I'll see you again.